This segment of Bridge Street is sponsored by St. Joseph's Health Cardiovascular Institute.
Well, pizza is delicious and somewhat nutritious, but not always the healthiest choice. So we're in the kitchen this morning with the owner of Heart Health Academy, Andrea Atcheson, learning how to turn this family favorite into an option you don't have to pass up. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here. Sure. And you brought this delicious twist on family favorite.
I did. You hit a point. You know, most of us like pizza, right? And I'm sure your kids do.
Yes.
Mine ask me every day to buy pizza, you know, at Domino's or whatnot. And I'm like, no. So I thought of a twist. I mean, this is nothing that I invented, but most of us are buying those cauliflower pizza crusts, you know, with the toppings from the processed food section or the frozen food section.
Yeah.
What happens is you're not really getting a healthier product a lot of the times, and we think we are because it's cauliflower.
Right.
So the companies came in and they're like, you know, how are we going to make this healthy? But you can't just take a cauliflower and like bind it up into a crust.
Because that's what I thought was going to be here today.
Exactly. Right. No. So they have
shocked.
to add eggs, and they're adding cheese, and they're adding, you know, caloric flour.
Yeah.
So you end up with a product that has just as much fat, just as many carbs, and you know, sometimes sugar. And so you might as well just go get the Domino's pizza.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
Right.
A lot easier.
Exactly. So you know me, I'm always trying to put a healthy twist on food and get people eating, you know, real foods away from the processed foods.
Okay.
So we're going to start by, I have a head of cauliflower. Now it is a little bit tricky to cut. We're going to try to cut some steaks from this.
Okay.
Now watch out, because cauliflower, as you can see, likes to go everywhere.
Yeah.
You can't cut them too thin. What happens is they start to break apart.
Okay.
So don't worry if your pieces, you know, you really got to go down on this to make
Get a
your
nice
steaks.
hunk.
Right.
Yeah.
And for example, you know, you get these big steaks.
Yes, it
You know,
looks beautiful.
we can cut another one. Sometimes the middle of the cauliflower head gives you a really nice piece.
Oh, it did. But this one is a good example.
This one's a better one. We could even switch it out.
Right.
Or just do two. So what we're going to do next, I'm going to have you, if you don't mind, take some oil, just brush it, you know, load it up, and just brush the top of the cauliflower
Now, what kind of
steaks.
oil is this?
So this is just olive oil. You could use olive, you could use canola oil.
And that's healthy.
And that's a little healthier as
little
well.
healthier,
Yeah, stay
okay.
away from maybe the vegetable oil.
Okay.
And the reason is this is just going to help give it a little bit of a browning on the top when we put it in the oven.
Okay.
Okay. So after you do that,
I'm trying to put a lot because you know,
that's
I'm like,
fine, and it's good. Yeah, olive oil is good. So I'm just going to get a little salt on the top.
Seasoning it.
Just a little bit of pepper. Okay. And then also a little bit of, I'll do this if you want, just so you don't get your hands messy.
Okay, right.
A little bit of Parmesan cheese.
Right. Oh, you do it using Parmesan too.
Yeah,
Okay.
just for flavor. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put these in the oven. So for right now, we're going to swap this out.
Okay.
These
You
are going
already
to
put
go
them
in the oven. Yeah.
Yep.
So I already made these at home. Okay. And so if you want, put some sauce on it. So now you're going to do the fun part.
Right.
This is where you actually make your pizza.
Right.
Okay. So
but
put
it does
some sauce.
drip through here.
That's okay if it drips through.
Okay.
It might be a little bit messy. Now you will see that it is hard to kind of pick this up. It might not be like a traditional pizza piece where you can just pick it up and eat it.
Right,
Because it might fall apart a little bit.
Okay.
But my family always makes fun of me because I eat my pizza with a fork and a knife, and they don't understand that. And don't ask me why I do it, but this is perfect for me because I like to eat with forks and knives.
Yeah, so you'll need to use a fork and a knife for this,
Yeah,
right?
you probably do. So we'll do that towards the end.
This is so simple.
It is simple, and get your kids involved. You know, it's a fun thing to do with your children, with your significant other. If you want to put a little bit of cheese, just like you're making a pizza, you can put anything you want on it. You can put broccoli that you've steamed. You can put spinach. You can put prosciutto. You can do sausage. You can do pepperoni. I know my Nicholas likes pepperoni, so we're going to put one, even though he's not here to eat it.
Yeah.
We'll put a little bit of pepperoni.
Well, thanks for bringing it today because I like pepperoni.
And all you do, you know, just before you put the toppings on, you put these steaks in the oven for about 7 minutes, 475 degrees. You cook them, you take them out, you flip them, you can put a little more cheese, and then you cook them for another 7 minutes. So it's like 7 and 7
You
on
can
each
flip
side.
this?
You do, but here's what I do. Here's the trick. You use one of these, you flip it over very carefully.
Yeah.
Because, you know, again, they're very delicate, even though they're thick steaks. And so,
well, you keep working on that because we're going to taste this at the end. Make sure you get a fork and a knife for us. No,
yes, I'll get a few. Don't you worry.
But you can find this recipe on our website by visiting localsyr.com. It's where we post all of our recipes. And you can learn more about Andrea Atcheson. She's a physical assistant, wellness coach, and chef. And if you would like to hear her to help you or for more information, visit thehearthealthacademy.com online.